I'm going to throw something out to you right now, and I'm going to tell a little story here. And this is, part of it is factual, and part of it is a theory.
Okay.
So stay with me on this. We just watched the MJ documentary. One of the reasons they decided to give this the green light is because Michael Jordan said as he was watching LeBron James in Akron celebrating a championship, people finally started saying, is LeBron better than Michael? It was now entertained. It was considered a real topic. You could watch the debate shows, this network and others. And Michael said, time out. Time out. I make $150 million a year with my brand. I have to fight for my brand. I have to fight for my legacy. Because, folks, how many singers out there haven't had a hit in 15 years? 20, 25. And they can still travel and make lots of money because they had hits in the 70s and 80s. Once you're a star in America and a legacy is created, it is a paycheck for the rest of your life. REO Speedwagon may not sell out 80,000, but they get gigs and they travel. And so does Black Sabbath or this band or that band. Once you're a star, that brand, your name is a paycheck. And so it is with Aaron Rodgers. Aaron's face, name, Super Bowl will pay him the rest of his life. His legacy is important. And I would not blame Aaron Rodgers, like Michael Jordan, if he's considering it strongly. And Aaron's smart enough, he knows that he can only control that legacy mostly while he plays. So yesterday it was very interesting. Matt LaFleur, his head coach, came out. Now, Green Bay's offense has stars. Aaron's a star. He's a top 5 quarterback. Devontae Adams is a beast. He is unbelievable talent. Aaron Jones, to me, is a terrific running back. But yet, they're not a big play offense. Matt LaFleur addressed that yesterday. The key word there is efficiency, and I want you to remember efficiency. So with Aaron and Devontae and Aaron Jones and 2 offensive coaches, Mike McCarthy and Matt LaFleur, in both cases, they're efficient, but they can't make big plays. Efficiency. So this is something, ironically or coincidentally, Joy was here, I mentioned 2 days ago that I see Aaron doing something over the last couple of years. This is what I see him doing, and then I'll explain it afterwards. This is me 2 days ago. Aaron's no longer, he's protecting his legacy. He's not elevating it. Is that Aaron the last 2 years has led the NFL in throwaways. Brett Favre was a gunslinger to the end. Aaron is not. He doesn't want to throw picks. And if you look at the NFC and you look at football right now, the risk takers are winning. Why did they draft Jordan Love? It wasn't his efficiency. They drafted him. Every GM I talked to, he's a big risk taker, sometimes too much. Got caught with a little weed. The way he plays is high risk. It's Patrick Mahomes, risk taker. So here's my theory on why this is happening. And I think it's not great for the Packers because I think the really good GMs in the NFC and the really good coaches and the really good quarterbacks in the NFL, Lamar and Mahomes and Wentz are risk takers. The very best GMs in the league, Howie Roseman, Philadelphia, they're risk takers. It's at Kyle Shanahan, McVay, they're risk takers. We're in a very risk-taking NFL. Didn't used to be like that. The young GM, the coaches are younger, the GMs are younger, the quarterbacks are starring younger, and they're all risk takers. I think Aaron knows something. I think Aaron Rodgers knows that Green Bay isn't and never has been a free agent market. He's at a deficit there. He can't win. He also knows he doesn't have an owner. It's not his fault, but that's a disadvantage. And Aaron looks at it and thinks to himself, okay, I'm never going to have the hardware of Brady. All my contemporaries, all my guys I'm grouped with. When you say Elway, you think Marino, right? When you say Elway, you don't think of Otto Graham. When you say Elway, you think Marino. You say Montana, you think Aikman. You say Bradshaw, you think Stabler. When you say Brady, you think Manning, and then you start thinking Russell Wilson and Aaron Rodgers, and they all play together, and Drew Brees, his contemporaries. Aaron knows. Remember the word efficiency. Aaron knows I'll never get the hardware of Brady in my group of quarterbacks. I'll never get the stats of Brees. I'll never have the likability, y'all, of Peyton or Favre. But what do I currently own in the NFL? Efficiency. Aaron, best all-time passer rating. He throws virtually no interceptions. His career, he's got 364 touchdowns, 84 picks. He could retire in 4 years, perhaps under 100 interceptions. He is now, consciously or subconsciously, playing to protect that because he knows how valuable his legacy is. He would deny this. He would say that's not true. But the numbers don't lie. He leads the NFL in throwaways the last 2 years. He doesn't want to throw a pick. His coach acknowledging, I wish we were a little more risk-taking. Aaron Jones, Devontae Adams, Aaron Rodgers, generally above-average offensive line. They're bottom half of the NFL in explosive plays. Well, it's McCarthy. He's gone. Well, it's LaFleur. Really? Greg Cosell's talked about this time and time again. He's doing his own thing. Is Aaron, again, thinking about it or not, and I think he's smart enough to think about it. We watched Michael Jordan, to most indisputably the greatest basketball player of all time, greenlight a documentary to cement and protect his legacy because it's $150 million a year of shoe sales. He's like 8% of Nike's sales are Jordan. And I think Aaron realizes, I don't have an owner. Free agents don't want to play here. We tend to be a conservative franchise. We're not going to pay a fortune for a GM. I got my Super Bowl. I got my commercials. I've got my passer rating. It's the one thing I have over Brady. I got it over Manning. I got it over Favre. I got it over Aikman. I got it over Marino. I got it over Elway. And damn it, that matters. It's millions and tens of millions of dollars going forward. And he is now playing to protect it. Doesn't mean he's not great. It doesn't mean he's not talented. But he is throwing the ball away, won't throw it downfield, won't take risks because it moves him to second or third or fourth in passer rating. Then what does he have? It's a much better legacy for Aaron to retire in 4 to 5 years, and this is his legacy. God, he was one of the all-time greats. But, Green Bay didn't really support him much with defenses. I mean, he never had a world-class head coach. Aaron's the winner. He wins that. That's a good legacy. The guy just never got top free agents. You can't blame Aaron for that. I mean, LaFleur, McCarthy, whatever. They never had an owner. Poor guy never had an owner. He's protecting his legacy. This is exactly why LaFleur talked about it. It's why they drafted Jordan Love. It's why he's led the NFL in throwaways the last 2 years. Legacy and branding in this country matters. You got people in country music that haven't had a hit in 30 years. They sell out venues. Because once you're a star in America, the way our business operates, Larry King just signed a $5 million deal to do a podcast. He's 86. You got to protect those legacies. You got to protect them. Do what you want. I think Aaron now plays to protect it more than aggressively build on it. That's my theory. And I keep getting proof and comments that it's true. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.